So, you think you've covered EEAT, but let me take a guess what your EEAT signals look like. You've got an offer box on every single page showcasing who's written the article, and you've spent about 20 minutes writing your about page for the actual offer on your website. If you think that's what EEAT is, then I have some serious bad news for you. I'm going to go over everything you need to know about EEAT and how you can improve on your website in this video today. Very quickly, let's take a look at why EEAT is important to have on your website. Let me give you a hypothetical scenario. Let's say you're looking for the best fitness plan and you very quickly search up on Google best fitness plan and you get presented by a website called bestfitnessplans.com. As soon as you start reading the article, you become aware that the article is full of misinformation and lies. It is mentioning that you should only eat junk food. It is also saying that you should only go to the gym once a week. So you decide to try to contact the offer, and very quickly you see that there's no offer transparency. You can't contact the offer, there's no way of emailing them, so then you decide to actually try to find out who this offer is on Google. What's actually deemed as a major issue for a Google quality rater is if they actually search your offers on Google and they can't find any recollection. They can very quickly come to the conclusion that that offer isn't a real person, so they don't have any expertise or any trust within that industry. What if someone was to actually read that article and take into factor everything that was on that page? If they started to eat unhealthy, if they didn't go to the gym, they would end up probably in a worse position. Now, there's tons of these pages online, so you can very quickly realize that there is an issue there. The article wasn't written by a personal trainer, it wasn't spot checked by a nutritionist, and that's the type of information that Google wants from your website. Now, when I'm searching for something, I don't want a website that's just propped up on topical authority and links, because 9 times out of 10, those are the websites that are content farms that are serving you the highest paying affiliate at the top of the page. I actually want facts when I'm reading something. You're probably now thinking, what is actual EEAT and how you can implement it on your website? If you search up my name on Google, you will see that I have what's called a knowledge panel. A knowledge panel is awarded to people that have some form of trustworthiness. If you have a lot of articles talking about you on the internet, mentioning how great you are, mentioning your expertise, you'll very quickly get a knowledge panel. Same goes with guys like Matt Diggity or also Martin Lewis. Now, all of these names that I have mentioned, Matt Diggity, Kaz Radash, Martin Lewis, these are all what's called trustworthy people within their industry. Myself and Matt, we have got a lot of articles talking about how great we are when it comes to SEO and getting results. Guys like Martin Lewis, he has a website that talks about getting out of debt, finance, so he needs to be seen as a trustworthy character in Google's eyes. If he's just a random name on another website, Google wouldn't trust his website as much as they do. One thing that you should be doing for your offers is looking at these search operators that are on the screen right now. These are from the Google Quality Raters guidelines, and Google Quality Raters actually use these when they're checking your offers. Again, if your offers haven't been mentioned anywhere else on the internet, you do have a major issue. As you can see, there's hundreds, if not thousands of websites mentioning both Matt and Brian on the internet. They haven't just been mentioned on their own websites. Knowledge panels are awarded to people that have a lot of off-page EEAT. So if you have a lot of articles or documents speaking about your expertise, who you are, you will then get rewarded with a knowledge panel. Now, if you're doing these search operators that I've just shown you in the video and you're not seeing your brand pop up or any of your offers, then you're probably lacking in what's called off-page EEAT. One thing that I'd like to mention is trust and authority go hand in hand. Typically, authoritative websites have high amounts of trust signals, and other authoritative websites in this space mention them as well. If you feel like your website is lacking in EEAT signals, make sure to check out the description down below where my team can offer you a fully bespoke EEAT service for your website. One thing that's super important for you to know is that you can be the best brain surgeon in the world, but if Google has no recollection of who you are, then you're an absolute nobody in Google's eyes. So first of all, we need to make it apparent to Google who we are. The more mentions around the internet you have of your name and also of your brand, Google will trust your website and any of your offers on your website more. One very simple way of improving your EEAT is finding other relevant blogs within your space and contributing to those websites. So let's say you have a travel related website and you have visited Thailand on your website, but the website that you're outreaching to doesn't have any Thailand related articles. You can provide that other website with pictures and videos of Thailand. So you're contributing to their blog and they can essentially link back to your website. And that is improving your EEAT. We also need to demonstrate our expertise. So if you have any testimonials or if you've won any awards, you need to be screaming and shouting about those. What a lot of genuine businesses do, if they go and win an award in London or in New York, very quickly they will do a PR blast. They will have a page talking about that award that they've won. And a lot of the websites that I'm seeing haven't won any awards. They've not got any testimonials. They don't have any reviews or Trustpilot. So if you can set all of these things up for your website, that again helps with the trust factor when it comes to EEAT. The whole point of EEAT is making certain that both our brand and also our offers are mentioned in as many places as possible, excluding your website. Just having your offer listed on your website or just having your brand mentioned on your website saying how great it is doesn't mean that much in Google's eyes. Every other website needs to be screaming and shouting about how good you are as a brand and also how good your offers are. If we were to take a look at Elon Musk, for example, he's not just mentioned on the Tesla website, he's mentioned on hundreds, if not thousands of other websites. So very quickly, Google can see that he knows a thing or two about electric cars. Now, one thing that you should know about EEAT is that not every single website needs all of the trust factors. For example, if you have a knitting website, you might only need a handful of trust factors. Whereas if you're talking about finance or if you're talking about health, you might need a lot more EEAT signals and trust going through to your website. Now, what I want you to go and do is go and improve upon your EEAT. Go and get your offer and your brand mentioned on other websites. Go and contribute to other relevant websites within your space. There's certain websites like Muckrack, Crunchbase, and Yahoo Finance that your offers should be listed on. Real people are listed on those, so your offers should also be listed on them as well. That's been EEAT. As always, take action, and I'll see you in the next episode.